Hey guys, this is day 7 of Foenix in China, and today we just went to one of our upper garment factories to check progress of samples. And I guess it just shows how much you have to put in a lot of time to make sure everything goes right, because still they had a few more mistakes on the samples. So luckily we're there, because they have to do the samples by this Friday, and if we didn't go and check during the week, I don't think our samples would be able to scratch by this Friday.
Yeah, so I think today we were fortunate enough to have we had the luxury to. I know we had extra time today, really. So what we did was, instead of going around and I guess sightseeing and doing something touristic, we sort of decided to go up and check up on all the factories and make sure that everything is running smoothly. And as always, leaving nothing assumed. We went to the factory just to check up on progress of all the samples, and fortunately enough, we managed to identify something what could have been a big issue had we have left it until Friday to go visit the factory. But we addressed it on the spot, and they, I don't know, we avoided something major and made it something minor. So I think that was a plus today.
See, the thing is that, like, as we've learned, they are very good at what they do. They're able to sort of make garments to
your specifications.
But that's the thing.
Specifications.
Like, there's no leeway for style, or if, like, say my specifications were out on one little thing, they would copy it completely. There is no room for, I guess, adding on their own style. And as we went, they made a mistake, and when they made a mistake, the factory owner told us that the pattern maker was making it because he thought that we wanted just comfort
as opposed to style. So I don't know, I think it's more of a matter of just do what you're told, do what, the task at hand. We don't really want them to think, at the end of the day, we're the ones designing and making the garments. So
but yeah, that was just a classic example of them not really, I guess, being able to just get it and do things with a bit of their own touch.
Actually, I think
initiative.
They showed a bit too much initiative.
Yeah,
I think in this case,
if they add their own initiative, it just goes wrong. So you just got to make sure you stay on top, I guess, of everything you do, and everything they say they take literally. So you have to make sure that your specifications, your direction of what you want, has to be clearly outlined for them to see, and you shouldn't go wrong depending on your factory.
I think today if we made anything more specific, we'd be making the garment ourselves. So I think today's mistake was just a matter of human error. It wasn't up to us. We gave it all the specs, and we did everything as we should have, but it was just an error on their end, which we addressed, and we avoided an issue further down the track where we wouldn't have had enough time to sort it out. But
no, hopefully we've still got a bit more time, and hopefully they get it all right, and we've still got a lot of more samples riding on, such as the shoe. And
excited to see that,
and the accessories for the chino pants.
We got an email today saying that the one of our shoe samples was ready, which is
with the shoe box as well.
So we're excited to see that, but I think the one that we're banking on is another manufacturer which will hopefully have the sample ready by this Friday. But at this stage, we're not ruling anything out. We're just waiting to see what comes up, what's the best,
we're in
who's
a
got the
position
better
of
price.
power now, because we have two factories that are doing the same thing. So if one factory decides to do one thing, we can always go to the other one and have options, which is good, I guess, and especially here in China, because you need to be able to barter and bargain with them to get what you want.
Yeah, so I think we've been fortunate enough to have had the luxury of having options and being in this position. So I think we're going down the right path, and we're leaving ourselves with a lot of options, so that we're not cornered into making decisions under pressure. So it's good. Everything's going well.
Till then,
stay Foenix.